I want to take you back to Baton Rouge. This is the attorney for the Sterling family, the man shot by police. Let's listen.
Thank God for Microsoft, because if not for them, maybe we wouldn't be here today, right now, as we are congregated. One of the first things the Baton Rouge Police Department did is go and confiscate the video system from Triple S Food Mart. Mr. Abdullah said that they had him in his car, did not present him with a search warrant, but went in and took his system. So he's confident that his video, his surveillance video, shows the entire incident. Well, that is now in the possession of the Baton Rouge Police Department. Now, there are no criminal charges pending against anyone as far as we know. Certainly because of the tragic and unfortunate situation with Mr. Sterling, no criminal charges could be filed against him. So why are they holding on to this video? We hadn't heard them saying anything about bringing in investigation against the officers. So what we're asking for, and we have other leaders who have asked for the same thing, is for this investigation to be taken out of the hands of the Baton Rouge Police Department and handed over to Louisiana State Police. The mayor has said that he will not be involved in a cover-up, and the best way to ensure that there is no cover-up is to hand it over to some neutral third party. I also want to thank Congressman Richmond, because I understand last night he has asked for the Justice Department and the FBI to be involved, and it's the same thing that I'm requesting for the family as well. So what I'll tell you is this: I don't think that the department knew that there was another video out there. And we certainly believe that there may be other videos that show this situation as well. So what I want to say is, certainly, please send your prayers and your condolences out to the family, because we certainly want to say, this is Ms. McMillan right here, the mother of Mr. Sterling's son. We certainly, I'm sorry. Oh, this is his son right here. I'm sorry, I didn't see him on the other side of me. This is Cameron Sterling, Alton's son. So we want to make sure that you certainly send your prayers out to him, because we need it. And we're praying that the truth ultimately comes out from this. We think with an independent investigation we can get down to that, and that's what the family wants. So I'll hand it over back to Mr. McClanahan, and if you have any questions afterwards, I'd be more than happy to answer.
We're actually here today to speak to the culture of the Baton Rouge Police Department. You know, this incident is only one incident in many. What we're gonna do today is root out the 1% of bad police officers that go around becoming the judge, the jury, and the executioner of innocent people, period. But more specifically, innocent black lives. What I'm calling for today is that the chief law enforcement officer, which is the mayor, to fire the chief of police immediately. Yes. I demand for the chief to be fired immediately. Yes. I demand that he resign if he has the guts. Right. Secondly, I'm calling for the chief executive officer of this city to resign, to step down. He must step down, because this is a new day. We will not have in our city, the capital city, anybody who allows this type of action to take place. It will not take place no longer in the city. I'm calling for the CEO and the chief law enforcement officer, all of them to resign. I'm calling for a full investigation of this police department and this website where they go on and call black folks anything they want to call them. It's uncalled for. If you sit behind the screen of a computer, you'll act upon it when you get out in front of the community. We ain't gonna run around scared. I would no longer tell my son, when you see a police officer, say yes sir and bow down to him. Hell no. We gonna call that they resign immediately. And I tell you one more. It didn't start, everything didn't start today. It's not gonna stop today. I promise you, we will continue to act until we get the 1%ers gone, the mayor gone, and this chief law enforcement officer gone, period. Thank you.
Ms. McMillan wants to make a statement. your time.
First of all, I want to give thanks to all the real citizens of Baton Rouge and those who have came and expressed their condolences throughout the different mediums over the past 48 hours. I also want to clear some things up prior to the beginning.
Take your time. Take your time.
The interrogation of what I really need to say. Alton Sterling, regardless if you knew him or not, he is not what the mass media is making him out to be. This is a play to try and obscure the image of a man who's simply trying to earn a living to take care of his children. With that being said, the individuals involved in his murder took away a man with children who depended upon their daddy on a daily basis. My son is not the youngest. He is the oldest of his siblings. He is 15 years old. He had to watch this as this was put all over the outlets and everything that was possible to be shown. And some may know Alton sold CDs and was doing just that, not bothering anyone, and had the consent of the store owners as well. And then the events that recorded during the two officers. Now, if we could reflect on the measure of a man, it should not be judged on his past, but most scientific marks that a man left his life and what he left on lives of his children. As this video has been shared across the world, you will see with your own eyes how he was handled unjustly and killed without regard for the lives that he helped raise. As a mother, I have now been forced to raise a son who is going to remember what happened to his father that I can't take away from him. He is at an age of understanding. I hurt more for him and his loss. As a parent, one of the greatest fears is to see your child hurt and knowing there's nothing you can do about it. What I saw last night from the real citizens of Baton Rouge will forever warm my heart. We are a complete community of individuals who will carry this burden and also stand together to ensure that this event will not go unnoticed.
That's right.
It will not go unnoticed, especially for the future.
No justice, no peace.
I, for one, will not rest or not allow him to be swept in the dirt. I say again, I for one will not rest and will not allow y'all to sweep him in the dirt. Until the adequate punishment is served to all parties involved. Again, I want to thank everyone for their thoughts and prayers. They will not go unnoticed.
Under any normal circumstances, the criminal justice system says if a person commits a crime, he's to be arrested, he's to be charged, and the system will take place. I'm calling on anybody in this city with any backbone to go and arrest those two officers. If the system will work for anybody, it should work for them too. Let a judge set their bond. If they're wanted to be murdered, there shouldn't be a bond, period. Let those two officers be arrested and charged with capital murder. Let them hire lawyers. Let them try to weasel themselves out. But thank God for YouTube. Thank God for iPhones, because without the iPhones, they might have gotten away. I want them to know, them and their friends, because they run in packs like dogs, that their day of reckoning is up on them. They must make peace with their maker, because it's the last time that they should see and walk free to harm another. We will not stop until justice is served, not only for this young man that died, for all others that have died and have been bruised at the hand of unlawful police officers. We want you to know this is not the beginning, nor is this the end. We shall go until we achieve victory. We shall get victory for all those involved. We shall get victory.